Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. David Moyes was speaking after Everton dropped 2 points at home to Manchester United after letting a 2-goal lead slip at Goodison Park on Saturday. The manager was asked his feelings at the final whistle given Everton had threw away a 2-goal lead. Was asked whether it felt like they dropped 2 points or not. This is what the manager had to say.
I'm hugely pleased we got a point because it's another point towards safety, and that's the job at this moment in time in the league. I'm disappointed we didn't take all 3 points today. But we played here the other night and we drew 2-2 with Liverpool and it felt like a win. Today's 2-2 felt more like not a defeat but close to it. But anyway, I thought the team played really well today. I thought they'd done so many good things. A free kick sort of changes the momentum really. I didn't think Manchester United didn't really offer us too much problem up until the free kick, and then you would expect it, which they do. They're a club with tradition and they have to fight for everything there, and they done.
Everton, of course, had the opportunity, or thought they had the opportunity, to win the game after being awarded a 94th minute penalty by Andy Madley at the weekend before VAR instructed him to overturn the decision. David Moyes was asked of his view on the penalty incident.
Well, I can't understand why the referee on field makes the decision. If it was absolutely clear and obvious that he should go to the screen, well, I didn't see that. They pulled his jersey, so I just thought the referee made the correct decision at the time, and he should have stuck with it. Frustrating, but football. We've had some decisions go for us. We scored late a few weeks ago, things like that. It looked as if we were going to get a late penalty today. And when we were 2-0 up today, I have to say we should have gone 3-0 up. We had a couple of big opportunities to get ourselves the third goal, which should have probably put the game a bit further out of reach.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a pathetic decision by VAR. Absolutely embarrassing. And there you go. It's the controversy has reigned since. It's still being discussed a couple of days later. Such was the appalling decision by the VAR people to get involved. Matt Donoghue, hang your head in shame. Everton being 2-0 up and losing the intensity for the final 20 minutes, looking really tired as injuries have certainly caught up with us around that mark. And obviously it was such an easy, comfortable game at the weekend until Fernandes scored the free kick. But Everton had tired and had dropped off a lot in the second half. David Moyes was asked about, is it a worry that Everton can't keep the intensity going and our injuries hampering them? This is what he had to say.
Yeah, I think if we'd got, I could sense they were just building up Man United, but the free kick was the turning point. We'd gone 2-1 down. We'd got 2-1 up, and it just felt like the momentum would change. United had nothing to lose but to go for it. And actually, when we were 2-0 up, I thought we should have gone 3-0 up. I really did. I thought we had a couple of big opportunities. And to be fair, we didn't do much wrong. I think Dukes hits the target with a great volley. So there was a couple other opportunities which maybe we could have got the third goal. As I said to you, I thought the free kick went away. So we would have maybe made the changes, but just after that point. And by that time, we were just beginning to find how we were going to stick with it. But to be fair to the lads, we could Beto the header at the end, the penalty kick situation. So we were.
There you go. Listen, hopefully we'll get our players back soon, more players back soon, and be able to keep that intensity going. Because when we play like that, we are causing teams big problems, and the lads are giving absolutely everything at the moment. That's all we can ask. But we do see a notable drop off, and without having lots of options off the bench, we are going to struggle a little bit to maintain that. And it's about then, can we see games out? We couldn't, unfortunately, at the weekend, but at least things are looking up anyway. That's the good thing. Former referee, FIFA official and head of the PGMOL, Keith Hackett, said that Everton were really harshly treated at the weekend in their 2-2 draw with Manchester United. Hackett has already said the penalty shouldn't have been overturned. There was no reason for VAR to send the referee to the screen, which then overruled the penalty. But he said, secondly, he felt 2 Manchester United players were lucky to stay on the pitch, and said that it was appalling that at least one of them wasn't given his marching orders. He said I have to say it's quite appalling. We see 2 incidents that should have resulted in a red card, at least. The kick out was a red card by Diogo Dalot, and the stamp, he said the minimum you'd give for the stamp is a yellow, but it could have been a red. He said both of these offensives should have been sanctioned, and they were not. I think it was systematic in this game that the referee is trying to keep a low profile, and he did the game a disservice. There was a kick out, a kick, an attempt to kick, and a stamp, a dismissal offence. The bar is to be raised with regard to interference, and it's almost like they're not doing their job now. I don't want a police officer for doing people for 31 in a 30-mile-an-hour zone. There's got to be an element of allowance, but that was a kick. VAR should have come in, and VAR should have reviewed it, but nothing happened. And it was one of a number of decisions that Everton were unhappy with at the weekend. Andy Madley clearly giving Manchester United the benefit of the doubt in a lot of them, while booking Everton players for much less offences. He didn't have a good day whatsoever, Andy Madley, at all. But there you go. What can you do? The 2 younger sides played at the weekend. The Everton under-21 side drew 2-2 with Fulham. Omari Benjamin and Kobe Abear against high-flying Fulham got the young guns a point, and Everton's under-18 side beat Wolves 2-1. Ray Roberts, who scored Everton's first ever goal, of course, at the Everton new stadium from the penalty spot, was at it again at the weekend in a game of 3 penalties. He scored twice for Everton, as Everton under-18 side beat Wolves 2-1. There you go. You're up to date with the news. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all that. I'll see you later.